Well. There's been a few developments since my last video regarding the CV, the Wu flu, the New World Order. There's a couple of mutts there, look at that. Isn't that terrible? When they piss, I like to beep my horn, make them piss on themselves. So that way when the zoophile that keeps these filthy things, they'll go and give it a tummy rub and they'll be touching all the wet piss that's all over their belly. And they enjoy that, eh? They do. Anyway, the developments. Yeah, the latest that I heard was that a company called Best and Less are going to be stopping people coming in to their shops if they're not vaccinated. That's in New South Wales. This will start when New South Wales so-called opens up with restrictions. They're not telling you with restrictions, they're just saying opening up. So if you're not double vaxxed, double jabbed, you won't be going into Best and Less, and that will spill over into other shops. And these Best and Less are trying to get the owners of the shopping malls to make the same law. You can't come into the shopping centre unless you're double jabbed. So that may well become law by Christmas in some parts. They don't call them states anymore, they call them jurisdictions, because this is the New World Order and the laws of God have gone already. Common law. There's another mutt. He's going to piss somewhere. Let me beep its horn. Beep, beep, beep. No, it's not pissing. Look at that disgusting thing. That's a bloody, that's a German Shepherd. That's just a killing machine. Shitting, killing, pissing machine. That woman is contaminated with all that muck, all that filth. Living with animals. That's why people are sick. They live with animals. Shouldn't be living with animals. That's why people are sick. Shingles was something that was on ABC not long ago. People wanting to get medicine for free, or cheap medicine to combat shingles, because it's not on the medicine's not on the what do they call it? Oh, there is a thing where government pays for it, and well, it's not government, it's taxpayers. Government don't pay anything. Government is a privately run commercial company, and they don't pay nothing. They get the taxpayers to do that, the ones, the people who fund them to pay for everything. But yeah, they want this medicine for shingles. But shingles, you get shingles by living with animals. You get everything by living with animals. Oh, that's how it is. Not for much longer. Anyway, the Best and Less. Look, there's going to be a lot of other places that start that now. As soon as they get that happening, and there'll be other places starting it. There'll be shopping centres starting it, and then it'll go right across this land mass they call Australia. Well, it's not Australia. It's either Newfoundland or it's what's the other word? Terra Australis. This land mass. Apparently Australia is the Solomon Islands and Norfolk Island. That's Australia. But the truth has been so well hidden and so well buried under lies and deceptions. Anyway, that's how it goes. Yeah, so the jurisdictions are going to be enforcing the no jab, no entry it's rolling. It's a breakneck speed. It's great. It is fantastic. I won't be going to shopping centres before long. I won't be allowed. Won't be allowed to go. Won't be allowed to get in. And it's really interesting because they're relying on this QR code, and it's basically an honesty system. And people are not QR coding, and they're not signing in, they're not registering, but they're not enforcing it. They've made threats to enforce it, but they haven't actually done that. But I'm telling you now, it won't be long. I'm expecting something to happen here in South Australia, this jurisdiction they call South Australia. I'm expecting something, some event, something. They got something planned, and then bang, you will be QR coding. Yes. Anyway, this is really exciting, watching all this unroll, and people are clueless. They are absolutely clueless to what this means. So, this is basically for the clued up. Over and out.